Alright, so today we have our first ever on this video, our first ever Fencers & Co. video guide for styles. Now, the reason why I decided to make this is because some of the favorite videos I've ever made is my JJS character guides. I mean, I know the videos weren't like super good, but you guys who watched that video last year, you'll probably know that that it was a pretty fun time. And now I love this fighting game too, and there are styles, and I decided to make. Alright, so our first ever style guide that we're gonna do on this channel, we are going to go for Dio. Now, I know this is not the first style, for inventory's sake, it's not the first style, but it's the style I'm the best at, so I'll be able to give you the most accurate, like, things. Anyway, so drawing your sword, you realize that, like, you probably realize this. You can go from 0 to 21. The closer you are, like, there are a couple of ranges. It's like kind of luck based, but some are dashes, and if you're unlucky, you get one of the numbers that stuns you if you use your special, so you have to be careful around it and look at this number. Like, for example, 21 is one of those numbers that stuns you. So yeah, getting 21 is not good. But yeah, drawing your sword, you can really just use this. But one thing that's really useful, there are 2 hits, as you can see. Wait, let me just go here because let me just go to somewhere where there's not a lot of red. Like here. There's not a lot of red, so you can see the hitboxes contrast. As you can see, 2 slashes, but if you don't hit anything, it will always do the second slash. But if you hit something, you won't do the second slash. But the second slash just has more range overall, so you should use the second slash instead of the first slash if it's available, instead of risking it. And also, the M1 has deceptively low range. Like, this looks like it can hit it, but it can't. Anyways, the riposte, yes, somebody in the comments said what it was called. Thank you, Tin Pot. Anyways, it's like a air slash thingy. Basically, I found that the technique for this one, you should use it at like a medium distance for like ending combos, like, or just hitting somebody after you've hit them once. Preferably after you hit them with the M2, or you should use the riposte after using the secondary, so you can go this. You know. But the neat thing about the riposte, oh yeah, and if you're all in on precision, which I strongly recommend you to do with this style, because yeah, the hitbox you get so long. Anyway, so as you can see, that is a pretty far hitbox, so you can use it at like, as like, you should, like, if you're playing defensively, which you highly should be if you're all in, you should just do that. Okay, anyways, after, anyway, so another thing that the riposte is really good at, it's good at defense. So yeah, like, you see, we can have in like the practical section, or like the practical section, we are going to like actually show you how this works in the middle of a fight or duel. But basically, as you can see, if you toss this down, it actually lingers there for a bit. And the hitbox is active. So people can walk into this, but like, see where this is practical is you can put this as like a barrier. You can put the riposte as a barrier. So if you're like low, then you can just put that as a barrier. Or if a Q player is cornering you and playing really well with his balls or her balls, wow, this is like, if they're playing really good with their balls, then you can just toss this out and like stay on a medium range with it, because then you know if they toss in the ball and then dash through it, then you have the advantage at medium range. So it's really good for medium range. It's not just a projectile; it's a wall. And the special is really good for combos. Like, see that? That is really good. Depending on the number you get, obviously. Yeah, because like you can get that slash too. Or you can use riposte into special, and it does a dash. Yeah, it has its own like little combo for everyone. For M1, it's just a slash. It's pretty simple. And then for N2 secondary, it's the slash combo there. And then for riposte, is a dash, which helps you get to the riposte itself. But as you can see, where this is good for comboing is we have a little combo which is really good. We got riposte, special, M2, but that's only if you're like willing to go risky, because what it's like, if your M1 is on cooldown, which it probably isn't, but it could be. But if your M1 is on cooldown, or like, this is a good counterplay. You defense riposte, pretend that this hits the. You defense riposte, but pretend that this is defense. Anyways, then you special, and you could do that, if you want to like throw them off. But you could also do that, and this is just quick and easy 2 damage. But if you are at close range, it also. Okay. If you're at close range, then you could go. If you are at close range, you can go. It's hard to hit the riposte, okay? Without going too far back, because if you go too far back, then it won't hit. So you go, oh, yeah, if we don't just do that. Anyways, so we get M2 into that, which can be set up as defensive if they escape, which is normally they will escape. Also, this one just looks more flashy, so you should do that. If you wanna like show up, if you wanna be a show off, then you can do that. Yeah, and like all things, it's easier if you're all in. Mostly on precision, because precision is just so OP. But like actually though, look at this, look at this. You can basically teleport to the riposte. It's basically a travel point. Except you have to like do it quickly. Yeah, it's good for running too, because it's so fast. Or like not running, but repositioning. Because you don't have to go to that thing. As you can see, that is like very good. Oh yeah, and if you're all in anyways, you should, yeah. Anyways, let's do a clean transition. Let's do a very clean transition to so a really clean transition to the practical section. Okay, I got my friend Dreams to help me out in this section here. So, first, we have like the corner section. So like, I'm telling him to corner me right now. So basically, he's gonna corner me by placing down some like wait. All right. So once he corners me, right? He's cornering me, right? Then we just use that as like a defensive barrier to try to get the upper hand. We can get out because he has to play around the riposte. So let's try it again. You know, see? And then, oh, yeah, but pay attention so that they don't have any chips because they can just courage through it. Obviously, I wouldn't expect anything else from Dreams. I actually didn't think about that. But yeah, that is like basically how to use riposte defensively. And as you can see, if we have this, then it works better because it has farther range. We can use this as a dash. Why am I not allowed to use my special? Why am I not allowed to use my special sometimes? Oh wait, it's because I don't have any. Okay, yeah, if you only have exchange chips, then it won't work. So yeah, be careful because they can just courage through it. Okay, I thought that was gonna go further for some reason. And yeah, as you can see, that is how effective that strategy is. That's how effective the riposte being defensive. The defensive riposte is always really good if you're playing as Dio. Which is obviously really good, but there are also other playstyles. So let's try to hit some combos in the middle of a fight. Don't worry about my text. You can edit that for free in the settings. I didn't even realize that. But as you can see, it is very effective. Oh shit! I was gonna throw. You know, it's always good to take it slow first, so that you can throw them off later. Because if you throw them off later, then they don't know about it first. But then if you make them learn about it, damn it. See, like, I use that defensively. Oh yeah, and I forgot to tell you, but a really good tip. Damn it. But you should use the first hit of the secondary, this first hit, for repositioning before the second hit, which is the main hit. As you can see, if you're caught in the range of like the ball, then you can just throw out a defensive so that they can't dash through. Damn it. Oh, I was staggered. Thought I was gonna die there. Yeah, see? The hitbox lingers. Yeah, exactly. That's why it's so effective. Damn it. Oh. No, I shouldn't have dashed to the side there. But yeah, you could see it's practical, and yeah, that's just how to. Yeah, he was on 1 HP. It works. It's practical, and that's how to play. That's how to play Deal, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed, and hopefully you can subscribe the video. Not subscribe the video. Subscribe to me, please, because like at 50 subscribers, I'm gonna launch a Discord server. Yeah, I know it's brand new news. I forgot about it actually about the filming of this video. But yeah, at 50 subscribers, we are going to launch a Discord server for y'all. Anyways, goodbye. I hope you enjoyed the video, and yeah.